Storytel Original presents The Mysterious Adventures of Dodie Golightly, written by Paul Mars. Read by Ellie Kendrick and Hannah Murray.
Part 1. Murder's my profession. I'm a writer of stories, a composer of riddles, and a setter of puzzles. I create characters in order to do dreadful things to them. I am a woman of mystery. Wherever I go, I seem to be beset by mysteries. They follow me about. Timothy Bold says that I simply imagine this. He says that, if anything, I deliberately seek out danger and mayhem. He accuses me of bringing these things on myself. But then, what would Timothy Bold know? He's got his head filled with dolly birds and pop music and the ridiculous clothes he wears. He's all about external fripperies, and I tell him so. But he just shrugs and gives a carefree laugh. Better superficial than morbid, Dodie, he says. Am I morbid? Just because I spend much of my life thinking about murder? Deep down, I've come to believe that life is really all about death. That's all there really is to the world. The inevitability of everyone's demise, and the various gruesome ways in which it can come about. That was something that struck me quite forcibly during that recent affair to do with the poisonings at the Women's Institute. Strychnine in the raspberry jam. Yes, I suppose all my preoccupations are quite morbid, actually. Good thing that when I'm in company I can keep up such a jolly front. I can cover up my darker thoughts and pretend to be simply stylish, sharp, witty and sleek. An adventurous lady investigator with a sports car, and a loyal but slightly ditzy assistant. Cassandra is very sweet, but she was changed forever by something that happened at a book launch last year. It was in the revolving restaurant at the new post office tower in London, and I don't think she'll ever be the same. Not that she even really understands what went on. I live in the north of England, in the city of Manchester, hidden away in the leafy suburbs of Heaton Moor, behind tall hedges and red brick walls. Mostly I sit at home in a turret of my little house. My turret looks out on swaying trees, spectacular in autumn, when our story begins. And it's the perfect place for me to work. I'm very lucky because mostly I get to stay at home, which is lovely. I have my books and my tastefully curated objets, and my cats, Agatha and Edgar. And I have no one to disturb me or clutter up my home or get in my way. Apart from Cassandra, of course, or my show-busy best friend, Timothy. But they're both good and try not to bother me too much. The night our story begins was one of those nights when I found I had to leave my home and be more sociable. I couldn't simply sit around in my silk wrap and turban, playing records and hatching plots. That night, it was Timothy's debut as a presenter on a TV teen pop show. He was going to be the host of Smashing Tunes, and I was being roped in as moral support. I had to wear something groovy and hip, his words, and dance energetically in the studio for the cameras. I had to look as if I was enjoying every moment, and, if it wasn't too much trouble, I had to scream myself hoarse at the pop stars, too. It really wasn't my kind of thing. "Oh, I can't wait," said Cassandra, as we surveyed my wardrobe together. "Look, I'm already done up." She was indeed. She was in a lime-green, bell-shaped mini-dress with knee-high white plastic boots. Her hair was strawberry blonde and back-combed into a vast heap. The thing about her particular condition, it seemed, was that she could get away with wearing just about anything. It was a shame that not everyone could appreciate her transformation. She made a few suggestions about what I ought to wear that night. Most of what I had was rather too classy for prancing about to pop music. We settled on a midnight blue
Sample complete. Ready to continue?